Hello. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and if you have been there before, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about the new moon and the eclipse coming up on the 10th of June and a little bit about energies in general. And we'll see if there are some energies that want to connect with us today and that they have a message for us so that we can better maneuver these energies that we are currently in. So I have pulled some cards out today regarding the new moon and the eclipse that we will look at first. And I have a little candle here so that I have invited the energies of light beings in if they would like to join us, if they have something they want to tell us today. And I've also have some cards ready in case we need that, a glass of water, some crystals. So I'm set to go. So I hope you're set to go. If you want to, feel free to pause the video, find something nice to drink, a glass of water, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever, and chill with me for a little while, and we will look at the energies moving forward. Okay, I hope you're all doing well, and thank you for being here. So let's start. Okay, so we have a new moon in Gemini coming up, and this is the card for that one. Communication is key. Of course, Gemini season is all about communication, and also Mercury retrograde, which we are in currently, is also a lot about communication, or lack of communication in some parts also, because sometimes, you know, the electricity or the computers or the cell phones will act up, or we will stumble in our words. You know, there's all sorts of stuff that can happen within the communication. So now Mercury, just for the fun of it, think, learn, network, and communicate. This card right here, beautiful card. And you also see the butterfly there, which is transformation. So a lot of possibilities within Mercury energy is communication and transformation as well. So you can use this time to look at how you communicate, or enhancements in your communication, or is there something that has been communicated to you that you might want to look closer at, or is there a different way of communicating that you can do, or that someone is trying to do with you, you know. And it can also be spiritual. Maybe somebody in spirit or spirits in general would like to communicate with you, or have been trying to communicate with you and you're not really listening. So that might be something to look into as well. Now this card of Gemini says curiosity, intellect, and networking. Okay, so that's also something about Gemini, which we are now moving into new moon in Gemini. Okay, so but what's also happening on the same day is that the sun will be eclipsed. So the sun is of course about self-expressions, and this one is also said embody truth. But it is also the sun is also the male or energy, or the yang energy, the masculine energy. It's about illuminating things, and it's about the exterior. It's about power. It's about fire. So you might also look into, when it comes to the eclipse, you know, something gets shaded, something moves in front of the sun. So what is it in your life that is being shaded right now? What is it that you might want to avoid being shaded? Or is it something that needs to be shaded? Or is it something that has been shaded that needs to come out? So see how that resonates with you, you know. Something is kind of being covered up, or something is being not seen for what it is. And it might be something to do with power. I have a feeling that it is a lot about, from my personal feeling right now, it's a lot about your power is being shaded. Your true self is being shaded. So it's an invitation to look in and to see what is the truth for you moving forward. What is it that you can put your power into moving forward? Okay, what is, like I said with the May energies earlier in another video, and also with the June energies, is that we are encouraged to look at what we truly want in our lives, and have the boldness now to step into it and kind of move forward with it. And so what can you then take this time in the new moon and the eclipse to look at, okay, what is it that's shading your path moving forward? Is there some obstacles in the way that you might need to look at so that you can continue on that journey and into your power, into your true self, right? So that's kind of what I feel about that. Now, new moon is also about a new start is coming, okay? So it's kind of the beginning of a cycle every new moon, right? So what is it that you can step into now that's new? You know, now we left the old behind, we have been releasing since the full moon, and now it's time to step into that new. If you need some time to release some more, then try to do that up until the new moon and see if you can then use the new moon to step into the new, okay, is what I feel. Now, is also new moon eclipse, so expect powerful change, and that is what I've been feeling for a while. That this month of June as well is a very powerful month. As I said earlier, I feel a lot of energy, a lot of fire energy, and as I said, a lot of color and a lot of blooming. You know, things are expanding and growing. And it was quite funny today when I was about to get ready for this video. I had just gotten out of the shower, wet hair and all. And of course the sun was shining here earlier. And as soon as I decided I want to do the video now because I felt guided to, then all of a sudden the weather changed and now it's thunder and lightning outside. So it's about these powerful energies. I felt like that was a message in itself, that something is really coming forward now that is extremely powerful, and I've been feeling it for a while. And I also got nudged to pull these two cards out today about the south node and the north node. Can you see those properly? So the south node is of course where we are coming from, you know, the stuff that we were kind of born with into this world, the first kind of skill set that we were bound to use to step forward. But it's kind of, we are being encouraged to put that behind us now and try to find our north node, which is also sometimes people call it finding your north star, moving towards what is your destiny, what is really truly a potential for you moving forward. So on the south node card it says, don't let your past hold you back, right? And in the new card of the north node, it says step out of your comfort zone. So again, it's about being encouraged to, we're being nudged into daring to step into our own power and to move forward with whatever it is that is in our heart, our true heart, that we want for ourselves in the future. So that's kind of what I feel about that. Now, what's also happening at the same time, though, that what we are in right now is that it's not just Mercury, it's thunder, it's not just Mercury that's retrograde. We also have Pluto and Saturn being retrograde. And Pluto is about transformation, okay? And Saturn, it says here, feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. So Saturn is about, it can be about restrictions, it can be about you know, those very steady, stubborn ground pillars that might need some rocking. You might need to rock the boat a little bit is what I feel, okay? So they are both retrograde, so we are invited to look inwards regarding these subjects, right? So that's happening right now. And also, as soon as Mercury goes out of retrograde, we get a new planet that goes into retrograde, which is Jupiter. And of course, Jupiter is the planet of expansion and growth. So that comes after. So you see kind of how this works out this June month and moving forward into the next full moon. Which is going to be around the time when Jupiter goes retrograde, by the way. But we will get into that in a later video. But I just wanted to say that, you know, I kind of see the path where we are kind of encouraged to go here. Not just with the planets, but also what I have been listening, what my guides have been telling me, and what I have been feeling for myself as well. Is that we are encouraged to look at certain things, and then we are encouraged to step into the power now, into the truth, into the north node, you know, aiming for that north node and really daring to take some steps, stepping out of our comfort zone, right? So that's kind of what I feel about that. So that was just a little bit about the the explanations about the new moon and the planets and the retrogrades and kind of what's happening out there in our solar system. But with that being said, there are other energies coming as well. Of course, as I said in the previous video, is that our galaxy is of course moving all the time, and it takes, I think, is it 200 million years for one round or something like that. I don't remember the number exactly, but that means that we are of course currently or almost all the time moving into new parts of the universe where we haven't been before, at least not in 200 million years. So a lot of new energies is coming all the time. And what I feel right now is that the energies that are coming to the planet now is stirring up a lot of old trauma to be released, so that we can step into what is the truth. And of course, what is the truth for you? Because you need to find your own truth, right? You can't just take one teacher out there and adopt everything. Of course you can, but what I'm encouraging you to do is try and listen to many different teachers and try and figure out where you are, where you resonate, because it all depends on also where you are on your journey and what you have decided to experience in this lifetime. Okay, so it would be different for everybody. Okay, so that also, I have made another video on that previously, where I talk about all truths are true, because it is true for the person who is experiencing it. So that's why you have to find what resonates with you and truly listen into your intuition to find where you are and where you are headed. And doing that together, of course, co-creating with your eternal self, your higher self, your guides and angels, okay, moving forward, and star beings if you are in contact with them. So what I feel when it comes to general energies right now is that it's, as I said, a lot of fiery energy, but at the same time we are encouraged to accept energies from the stars, because that's the kind of energies that can cool down, that will kind of balance us out. Because my feeling right now is that the body part of us is experiencing a lot of fiery energy, okay? And so with the eternal self energy, we can kind of cool that down and get kind of a balance of it, is what I feel. I'm getting that image in my head. So I feel like they're trying to tell us that we need to, excuse me, we need to be very thorough on setting aside the time to let that energy in, to let that calming, soothing, cooling energy in to our bodies right now, and ground it, kind of let it flow all the way through. So they have also a lot of new teachings coming, and this is something I've been talking about before as well, that there is, that there is a field out there of energy, which we are all connected to. I mean, we are made up of the same energy of this, as this field, and this field can call just energy, a universe, God, whatever you want to call this field. And so all the information you will ever need exists in this field. So it's a matter of connecting with the field, and then you can kind of harness or ask for any information, transformation, vision, healing, whatever you need, right? So, but in this field that is currently also around the planet, physically, they have put in a lot of new information. And so it is up for us to connect with that field and to kind of download some new information. So we are invited to do so, okay? It is about just meditating, okay? Just meditate, sit down, open up, trust that you are protected and guided. Call in Archangel Michael if you need to help with protection, or Jeshua, or anyone you feel connected with and safe with, and open up for new information coming in, because these are the times where we are currently changing the entire consciousness of this planet, right? So what they're encouraging each and every one of us to do is to help with that process. And in order to do that, we need to be aligned with the new energies coming in and with the new information coming in. So I'm encouraging everyone to do that for themselves. Okay. And that's a big task, and it's difficult to trust, and it's sometimes difficult to just silence the mind and be open for it. But I am encouraging you to do so. And we will see where that goes. That might be very interesting to see what we can get, what kind of information we will get. And if you would like to share the information you get, then feel free to comment below. That would be very interesting for me to see. And I will, of course, share whatever I get and put some more videos out there regarding what I get. So with that being said, now I want to pull a couple of more cards, oracle cards, and this is from the Denise Lynn Sacred Traveler, because I felt like that was really fitting today. The Sacred Traveler, because we are all sacred travelers on this planet right now. We are eternal beings having a human experience, right? And so yeah, I have a strong feeling that they really want us to connect these days. And it also comes up. I have another channel as well where I do, oh, there was a couple of cards that popped, where I do psychic readings and pick a card readings and stuff like that, more psychic work. But it keeps coming up in the cards as well, that we are really encouraged to connect and to stand in our truth. It comes up everywhere now, so it's really a big message. But look at the two cards that popped out. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. Yeah, and with that, I feel like the hermit. I feel like, going within in silence, meditating, being in the flow, connecting with the universe, right? That's kind of what I feel with that card. And the second, yeah. And the second card, choosing your path. All is possible. Exactly. And that's what I've been saying. We are encouraged to look at our North Node. Where do we truly, with our hearts, want to go? What's our path? And to be able to find that, we are encouraged to go within, to connect with our eternal self, right? Like these two cards say together. So that we are sure to find the path that was meant for us, right? Beautiful cards. So again, it just enhances what I've been saying. I'm going to pull a couple of tarot cards as well. I'm just going to shuffle while I talk. Oh, there was one that popped right out. We'll look at that later. Ooh, hear that? Thunder and lightning. Some strong energies out there right now, most definitely. Ooh, and the cards are popping out. We will look at them. So yeah, it's really exciting times though, people. I really feel like a lot of stuff is happening at the same time, and I know it can be really hard. It can be tough, especially if you have trauma that needs to be released. Then these kind of energies will really, more cards popping out, will really be stirring up a lot of that. And that can be extremely tough. I've been through it, so I know. I've been through panic attacks and anxiety and trauma, deep trauma, and I know how much that hurts. So if you are in that situation, you have all my sympathy and all my love. But what I can tell you is that this shall pass as well. This too shall pass. You just need to believe it, and you need to trust that you're being protected and that they want the best for you and that they're guiding you and that you are loved and protected all the way. So hang in there if that is you, okay? Truly hang in there. It will get better, okay? So just wanted to say that. So let's see, because this card popped out. And isn't it fun while I'm listening to thunder and lightning outside that this card pops out, the Tower. And that doesn't have to be negative, because next to it is the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is help from others, receiving help from others, or asking for help from others, or helping others. Okay, so it's about the also energy flow of receiving and giving. Okay, there were two more cards that popped out. Let's look at that. Oh my goodness. Wheel of Fortune. and the sun. And also we have an eclipse of the sun. I just got goosebumps. I don't know if you can see it. Ooh, okay. That was strong. And underneath the deck, the 10 of Pentacles, which is the ultimate card of abundance. And also it can mean legacy, okay? Something coming towards you. It can be abundance in health. It can be abundance in economy. It can be abundance in love. So very positive cards. But first, we're getting the Tower. So something is coming, you know, powerful. It can be in a moment, or it can be over days, or months or weeks, but something really powerful coming in that's rocking the boat. And as I said earlier, we are kind of encouraged to rock the boat a little bit, right? Especially with all these retrogrades happening, and asking for help if you need it, or help others if you see that somebody else is in need of help and you have the strength and energy to help someone, then reach out. Okay, because if you see someone going through what I just described earlier with trauma or anxiety or something, be that friend that says, listen, you don't have to tell me anything. You don't have to do anything. All I want you to know is that I'm here for you and I love you. Okay, so that might be the world to somebody, just knowing that. Okay, so it doesn't have to mean that you have to do anything or give anything. Just tell them that, listen, I love you and I'm here. Okay, and also of course the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. I mean, that's such beautiful, beautiful cards. And with these, all is possible card, you know. So I feel like these are such exciting times that we're moving into. And once we have come past all these things that is in need of being looked at and be in need of letting go, then I feel like there is such huge changes on the way. I mean, both within us and in on the planet in general, but also in the universe. And with these universal energies coming in, there is so much beautiful things happening. And I do feel strongly that the angels are with us. I feel Michael is a big part of my life. As I said earlier, I will make a video on that one day. But I do feel that the angels are very present now, and that they really, really want to help us. And that our star brothers and sisters, star family, is very present. As I said earlier, the Pleiades have been visiting me with the blue light, and I encourage you to accept the blue light from them and healing from them if you are in need of healing. They are extremely loving and powerful, and the healing you get is so soothing. So that might be something, as I said in the beginning of this video, is that, you know, we're encouraged to sit down and just receive that soothing, calming, cooling light. That might be that you can take the cooling, healing light from them, the blue light, because for me blue is very cooling, very soothing, very calming. So that might be for some of you. If you are interested, then try to encourage them to come visit you and to give them the blue light, or to give you the blue light, I mean, from them. So that might be something for some of you. And so there are a lot of star beings also wanting to help us, wanting to heal us, wanting to give us new information. So be open for that to receive. Okay. Let me just see if there's something else they would like me to do. I'm feeling very dizzy right now, and that might be a reason someone wants to visit. Okay, just a second. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling extremely energized right now. And there's two there's two connections I have. Okay, one was Jeshua and the Crist Consciousness. Okay, so they're encouraging me to talk about the Crist Consciousness as well, because you know that some of the scriptures, old scriptures, are talking about a second coming. I'm so dizzy right now. I have to hold on to the table because it's so powerful what's coming. Some of the scriptures on the planet are talking about the second coming, and some people have thought that that is about Jeshua, or Jesus, some people call him, will kind of physically come back. But what is more about what he's saying is that it's his energy and his teachings, and the Crist consciousness that's coming to the planet. That is the second coming. Okay. And it is happening right now, and it has been happening for some time, but it's coming stronger in right now. And I'm feeling extremely energized, but knocked out at the same time, dizzy, and I'm grounded but flying at the same time. It's almost like I'm being pulled in two different directions, okay? So these energies are extremely powerful and potent. And be aware of that. So sometimes when we are inviting that kind of energy in, we get scared because it's so potent and so powerful. And especially if you're struggling with anxiety, it will be, you know, massive, and you will probably struggle with accepting it. You will probably try to fight it because it's too powerful, and the ego will get very scared. So what they're encouraging you to do is relax, sink down, find your grounding, and just allow, okay? Because they are really wanting to give us powerful upgrades and powerful healings right now. And Jeshua is a huge part of that. Jesus is a huge part of that right now. Mary Magdalene. So they are both kind of the yin yang energy together. So they're very much coming in together. So it's both the masculine and the feminine energy coming together. So that was the one that wanted to come across and give a message. Okay. And he gives, oh, okay. I get very emotional when he is near. Or Mary and Jeshua, because they are so loving, and he just wants you to know that you are so loved. You are so loved, and they just want to help, and they just want to give you love and healing. So accept it. Oh, it's really powerful. And getting teary-eyed because it's just, I just feel the love so powerful right now. Ooh, okay. And the second one that wanted to come in was the Pleiades again, with the blue light. They're here, and they're standing behind Jeshua and Mary, and they're just, oh, there are two of them again, as last time. I see very tall, very white, very loving, coming with the blue light. And they're on my right side. Jeshua and Mary is a little bit behind me. Oh, okay. And that energy is very different. That energy is very, it's powerful, but it's more soothing, it's more calming, it's more cool. And it's going very much to my throat. Oh, I have to have some water, excuse me. Oh, this reading, or this video today, became a lot more powerful than I was expecting. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, but it's just, the energies are very strong. I'm just going to ask them to lighten it up a little bit. Okay. They're really going through my throat chakra, so excuse me if I'm going to cough a little bit here. I'll hold on to this a little bit to help. No, they are really wanting to connect, and they're talking about crystals again. They're bringing up crystals, blue crystals, clear crystals, clear quartz, Herkimer diamond, lapis lazuli, laced agate, the blue tones of blue and green tones of the fluorites, all the agates that's blue or greenish, blue, the clear blue crystals. So they're encouraging us to use them and to hold them and invite them in. And they are working on the crystals on the planet a lot now, giving new energies in. And they're saying, stay focused. Stay focused on your journey. Stay focused on your goal, on your North Node, on your true North Star. Don't let yourself be pushed to either side. Go straight. You know what you want. You know what your true node. When you found your truth, you just keep on moving forward, is what they're saying. Don't let yourself be misguided in any way. Keep your eye on the ball. Move forward. Step into the new. Step into your power. We're here. We're with you. Always. You're protected. Don't be afraid. The angelic and universal blue light is with you. Michael is very much connected, I feel, with the Pleiades as well, with the blue light of Michael, Archangel Michael. They're all working together, you know. Okay, what else? Oh, what else? Yeah, they're encouraging us to stay away from too many newspapers, television shows. That is frightening, scaring, trying to move us away from our path. Encouraging us to spend more time logging off, being in nature, being in meditation, being aligned with who we truly are and where we really want to go. Invite in the angels, invite in Metatron, they say, also is very present. Yeah, okay. Okay, anything else? They're just giving me images, so I kind of just have to try and see what it is that they want me to convey. They just went behind me and touched my shoulders to make me kind of sink down a little bit because they felt I was tense. Thank you. Yeah. Ground yourself, sink down, 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 down. Relax, receive, flow, trust, allow. You don't have to do anything, you don't have to be anything, you just have to allow and receive and open up. Allow them to be part of your life. All of them who have been visiting today. Jeshua Mary, the Pleiades, Metatron, the angels, Spirit, Universe. Whomever you connect with and you feel safe with, okay? Because they're all working together. Keep your eye on the ball. Keep moving forward. Don't let anything push you away from your path. Log off. Ground yourself in nature. Pick up those crystals. And remember that you're loved. You're truly loved. And they will guide you moving forward. Whew. That was powerful today. I never know who's going to come when I sit down. I am just encouraged to sit down and do the work, and they will just give me what I need when I need it. And I just have to trust what I get, trust them. And that's what I'm doing. So underneath the deck on that pile was Wondrous Universe. Walk in Beauty. I was encouraged to pick that up. So I guess that's their last message. Oh, that was powerful today, people. Okay, so I think I have to shut it down now. It's been a long video already. I was just planning on coming on just for a short video, but you know, that's how it goes. So that's how it is. Anyways, that was my video for today. I hope you appreciated it. If you did, then please hit that like button and subscribe. If you haven't, you can hover over my face down in the corner and subscribe. and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. If you're interested in psychic work, then hop on over to my Happy Hippe Intuitive channel. I will link that below as well. And I will be back soon. As I said, I will try and make a video on Archangel Michael. And also, of course, I will be back with a new video on the full moon. And probably some other videos now, because I feel it's very important that we convey the messages that is coming from the stars and from Jeshua, Crist Consciousness and all of that. So I will try and make some more videos moving forward, but maybe I'll try and make them shorter and more of them, but maybe shorter. We'll see how that goes, but I'll try. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being part of my journey here today. I wish you all the best moving forward. Thank you so much from my heart to yours. Okay. Bye.